You're watching Mirror 7 News. Stay informed, stay ahead for more news.
Zack Polanski has just taken a dramatic step into the political spotlight as the newly elected leader of the Green Party. His victory wasn't just a narrow win, it was a landslide, one that signaled a shift in direction for the Greens towards something he calls eco-populism. And with that, he made it clear. The Greens are no longer content with being a fringe voice. Instead, they're coming straight for labor, with Polanski boldly declaring, "We are here to replace you." At 42 years old, Polanski isn't the traditional career politician. His path into politics has been anything but conventional. He grew up in Salford, studied in Wales, and eventually moved to London, where he spent years as an actor, a hypnotherapist, and a mental health counselor before entering public life. One tabloid story from a decade ago, mocking him as a boob whisperer after a sting about hypnotherapy, still follows him around, but he brushes it off as a relic of a past life, insisting that everyone is more than one mistake and that it has nothing to do with the political mission he's on now. Polanski's personal identity has also shaped his political outlook. He's openly gay, Jewish, and changed his name from David Paulden as a teenager to embrace his heritage and stand apart from his stepfather. Politically, he started with the Liberal Democrats, but frustration with their centrist leanings drove him leftwards. By 2017, he had joined the Greens, eventually rising to deputy leader in 2022, and playing a role in their electoral breakthrough last year when the party went from 1 megapixel to 4. Now, as leader, he is charting a more confrontational course. His rivals in the leadership race, Ellie Chowns and Adrian Ramsey, both sitting MPs, had campaigned on continuity, preferring data-driven caution and steady growth. But Polanski argued that Britain doesn't need more briefcase politics. Instead, he promises to connect with people emotionally, to harness their anger about inequality, climate change, and the cost of living, and turn it into hope. He openly admires Nigel Farage's ability to cut through the noise, while making clear that he wants to use similar bold storytelling tactics for truth rather than misinformation. His platform includes lowering bills through green energy, nationalizing water companies, pushing for a universal basic income, and ensuring warm, affordable homes for renters. On foreign policy, he has called for stronger condemnation of the war in Gaza, and he's been arrested before for his activism with Extinction Rebellion. He's also spoken of working with Jeremy Corbyn's planned new party, seeing it as an opportunity to build a wider Green left, though he's stopped short of committing to a formal electoral pact. Of course, this direction isn't without risk. Some Greens fear that his firebrand approach could alienate moderate voters or undermine hard-won parliamentary seats. But Polanski is unfazed. He insists that common cause, not total agreement, is what matters. And with leadership elections every 2 years, party members will have a chance to weigh in again before the next general election in 2029. For now, though, Polanski has captured the Greens' imagination. He's smiling, ambitious, and unapologetically radical, ready to make noise in a political system that has long underestimated his party. Whether his gamble pays off remains to be seen, but one thing is certain: Zack Polanski has no intention of being ignored.